everybody, and welcome to the first day of December. I still have not figured out. Oh my goodness. Yeah? I still haven't figured out how I'm gonna do this video or what the name of this video is gonna be. We're just gonna go ahead and start. It is Thursday, December 1st. It is currently 11. So yeah, pretty much I have not read anything for the 1st of December, but I did read last night. And you may be thinking, oh, you finished the Inheritance game after I watched your video on Wednesday to see that that's what you were reading. No, that is not what happened. I did not finish the Inheritance game. I don't know. I don't know if I'm just going to have to put it down for now and then come back to it. I don't know if I was really feeling it or it's even worth me going into. I don't know. I have no idea. I just think while reading it, there's nothing that like makes me want to figure out anything. I don't know if that makes any sense. Like there's you know, the reason why you're finding out everything you're investigating or she's investigating, but I just really have no interest. So I don't know if that's just like a sign that I should stop reading or continue. I really have no clue at this point. So yeah, that was not the book that I ended up finishing. For some reason, well, there is a reason. I was on Instagram, and through the Instagram reels, there was a video that, you know how on the reels, they'll show like a passage from the book to like get you to read the book? Well, it did its job because then I instantly went to go and read it for the last 2 days. And yesterday I had finished the book, and that book was Lukov with Love? Lukov, is that how you pronounce it? Lukov with Love, by Mariana Zapata. And that was my first Mariana book. I didn't rate it. I haven't read it. I haven't rated it on Goodreads yet because I don't know. Well, one, I don't know how I think about it right now, and two, there have been some books that I've like looked on Goodreads and I'm like, I don't really think that was 4 stars. So I think I need to give myself time to rate books. And so I'm doing that right now with Lukov with Love because I'm not entirely sure how I really felt about the book. It really took me to like today to be like, oh, it was like legit enemies-ish, 2 lovers. Like they didn't really like each other that much, and then they grew to like each other, you know? I was thinking the whole time that he had feelings for her throughout the book, but that doesn't seem to be the case. I was confused of like why he acted the way he did towards her, and because I was like, if he acts like that towards her and he actually likes her, I can't do the hating game. If it was another hating game type of situation, I was like, I can't like this. Because what put me off from the hating game was that the guy really had the audacity to like bully our main girl, and the whole time he had a crush on her, and then he tried to make it seem like, well, obviously I liked you this whole time. And I was like, who was it obvious to when you were legit bullying her? Like, the F? What? So yeah, and it felt childish to me that he did that. So that's why I didn't like the hating game. Then they had the Lukov with Love, and so I think that's what kind of like made me hesitant while reading it, because I was like, oh, well, he's gonna say like he liked her even though like he was being a piece of shit to her. And then at the end when they were finally getting together, because it's a Mariana Zapata, so like everything doesn't happen to the end of this book. And I was like, I have like 10 pages to go and they haven't gotten together yet. So that was kind of funny. But yeah, and then there was a really spicy scene at the end as well, and I was like, okay, we're just like throwing everything out there at the end. So yeah, when I was thinking that he had feelings for her the whole time, and like he was acting that way, and now he wants to be sweet to her, I was like, what? So when I was thinking the whole time that he was bullying her because he liked her, I don't believe that was the case. And like I said, it took me, because I finished it last night and I was kind of thinking, but today I'm like, well, actually I think it was that they just went off each other and like mean bantered with each other, like bully bantered with each other. And then when they were paired together, then they started developing feelings for each other. I think. There were still some things that like he knew about her that she was like, how does he know this about me? And the whole time he wanted to skate with her. Like, okay, where did that come from? Did you just like know she was talented, or like know that she was really good? And was it because of your sister that you knew these things? Like, it didn't really go into why he really remembered all that stuff about her, or even cared before they started to pair up for skating. It didn't really go into that, so that's why I was kind of confused. And I pretty much, my thoughts at the end, I was kind of having to put them together by myself. Like I don't know if that's legit what it was, but I just had to connect dots by myself of what I think happened, is what I'm trying to say. So that's why I'm kind of iffy on it, because I'm kind of thinking, well, it might be a 3.75, but then Goodreads doesn't have like a point system, so I can't really say that. And I'm like, well, you know, I would just round it up to a 4, but I don't really think it's a 4. So I don't know, I'm still thinking about it. So there you go. I read Luwak, I can't remember, Lukov with Love yesterday, and that was my last book, because I totally forgot that in the middle of this week December 1st started, or December started. So even though I thought I was gonna read like maybe 2 books, that happened. So in overall of November I finished 9 books, so that's pretty good. I'm really proud of myself. These last 2 months I've been really good on reading stuff, which has never happened. And I'm hoping I'm getting into the groove of things, because honestly in November I did not expect myself to read like either anything or at least only 1 book this month, is where my head process was. So to have read as much as I did, I had to give it to myself, pat myself on the back, because I really did something. I do have to say, some of the books, I think there was only 2 of them were graphic novels, and like 3 of them were short novellas, other than The Raven, because The Raven was like a short poem. So, but yeah, those are all short stuff, and then the other ones were the other 4, I guess, were actual books that I read. So yeah, pretty proud of myself. That's amazing. Which means that I don't have short novellas for this December. I have actual long books this month. So yeah, I don't know how that's gonna go, but I already have the books. I haven't started reading either of them, but then I was looking at the books, because I think I said, oh, I bent the corner. I think I said on my last video that like these were my top 2 reads that I wanted to start with, but I didn't know which one I wanted to. And A Merry Little Meet Cute I had opened, and I got, and like the word coochie but not coochie popped up, and I was like, oh, okay. So yeah, anyways, I was looking at how many pages there were, and there's 300, or actually, oh, it keeps going. It keeps going. 412 pages in this book. So I don't know if I can do that. Lukov with Love was 380 pages, so it was kind of long. It felt long. I'm gonna say that. There were some things that were like in the beginning, I didn't care what the main character was saying, and I was like, okay, like she was just saying too much stuff that I didn't really care about. So that was another thing with that book. But let me not get distracted. Yeah, so I don't know if I'm going to read this right now. Maybe I will go to Half a Soul. It's 282 pages, and it's a short book. And it's not just romance, it has fantasy in it. So maybe this one. I don't know if I'll start today. I do want to get some stuff like chores done today. Maybe even a nap. Now a nap would be really good, but I don't know if that'll happen. So yeah, I just wanted to update you on my last read because it didn't go into my wrap up video, and I had some opinions about it, but also wanted to show you what I may be starting this week. Like I said, I don't think I'm gonna read anything the 1st of December, even though I've seen people already finish book and it's only like 11 on December 1st. So they could have been international people who did that, but yeah. Anyways, that's all I have to update you guys on, and I don't know why this one hair is doing that. That's all I'm going to update you guys on today, unless I get something read. Then I will update you guys again. Or I might do this. I might only come to you guys each day. And I'm only going to, yeah. Because I can't do every time I read something. I think the video would be too long. So yeah, every day I will update you on something. Yeah, so every day I'm just gonna come on here and update you guys on what happened the day before and what I plan to do that day, and so forth until the end of the week. And that's how that's gonna be. So as of right now, haven't read anything for December reads, my December TBR. I did get one book read before the end of November, or actually the legit end of November. And yeah, so hopeful for another great reading month, and let's get some reading done. I gotta, hype myself up for this. So I will see you guys tomorrow. My storage space is not going to appreciate this, but I'm recording on my phone because I forgot to bring my camera with me, and we've been like all over town because mom's doctor's appointments. But I was here to update you guys that the book that I chose for, I guess, this week is Half a Soul by Olivia, I can't remember, Atwater. It's like legit Atwater. Okay, so anyways, I started this. I'm on page 30 currently, so chapter 3. I've only got a little bit of the ways into it, and I'm actually really enjoying it. We got, I guess, the prologue of the story of how Dora, or Theodora, got half her soul taken from her, and how she has no feelings. I wouldn't say she wouldn't have feelings, she just doesn't express emotions as somebody would. She's very calm and collective when in certain situations you wouldn't be. We also got to know Theodora's cousin, who's Vanessa. She's very sweet, and she's the one who like protected her cousin when the curse happened, and she wants to be by her side and get married to somebody who would like be understanding to keep her by her side even after she gets married. And I thought that was super sweet. So overall, Vanessa's really a sweet girl, and I'm thinking that Theodora is probably gonna get married to, I guess, make Vanessa's life easier and to not have to worry about her. So yeah, I'm intrigued. I mean, that's all I really have to update you guys on. It's going well. I'm gonna read some more because we're at the hospital, we're at the doctor's office. So that's all I really have to say. I don't know if I'll get this read at the end of this week, but we shall see, and I'll keep you guys updated. I don't know if I mentioned, but I think I'm just gonna start uploading on Wednesdays, like my normal stuff. I did that with the Hollow reads, right? I feel like I did. So I'm continuing it on with this Christmas read. I'm hoping also today that we get our Christmas stuff up. I won't be here this week, like at home. I'm dog sitting for a family friend, and I won't be here to help my family with putting up Christmas decorations, like all of them. I don't know if I could get the tree, but we're gonna do the outside today, and then the library, which, have I talked about that for this week? I don't know if you guys know. I was gonna put up a video, but I'm just gonna leave that vague until I put up that video. So yeah, that's what we're doing. And yeah, that's it. Stop rambling, and I'm going to continue reading so that I can get further into this book. So I'll see you tomorrow. A great angle, but I just got home. You guys probably saw the clip of me going to the little bookstore. I had found this bookstore on Instagram. Well, I think it was like an ad or something, and it showed up and it said it was in the Houston area and there was like going to be a grand opening and everything. I kind of figured it was going to be like a secondhand bookstore, which I don't know if I've said this, but I think I have said this, that we don't have any half-price bookstores anymore near downtown, like within that vicinity, so it's not really nearby. That's why when I go to thrift stores I get such good finds. It's because when people can't sell them or are just trying to get rid of books, they just take them to the thrift stores. So I found this one. It's not too far. If you're in Houston, it's in Katy. This is the information here. Today was the 3rd. There was another bookstore opening in 5th Ward, but I don't have the time to go all the way over there as well. So yeah, I went over here, and funny enough, I was the first person to come to the bookstore, and Nikki is the owner, and her husband is with her at the store, and some of her family as well is helping her. She was pretty much telling me that she used to only do Amazon books, like selling books through Amazon. And so this is her first time doing bookstore, and she had some people help her who used to work at half-price bookstore to tell her, you know, how to set up books and everything. There were a ton of mass paperback books, and I know some people may not be a fan, but like historical romances, I love historical romances. So I was trying to look for some. I've been wanting to read Beverly Jenkins, but her stuff wasn't there. They had like a lot of old books that I know like collectors would love. They also had Lisa Kleypas, which is a really big popular author as well. And they had a young adult section. They had a ton of stuff. They had romance. She hadn't really like set everything in order yet. They were starting to put labels up in alphabetical alphabets, so that everything was in alphabetical order. I couldn't say that word for whatever reason. She was so sweet. She was so happy that I was the first customer. She gave me a hug, and they took pictures, or I took pictures with them. But also, which is another thing that was funny, was I was the first person in, but I was probably the last person out. It's currently like 1 o'clock, and they opened at 10, but I didn't get there till like 10:30. So yeah, and so I was going through all the books. I like double check books just in case I didn't miss anything. And guys, let me tell you the books that I got. Currently, I guess for a little while, books are at a certain like really low price, and I think young adults and children books were the only ones that had prices to it. The other ones were just like any hardback, any paperback, or mass paperback were a certain price. And they had boxes too that they hadn't finished like putting up on the shelves, so you could go through that, you guys. And she was so nice. She was like, I was like, I'm coming back because I didn't find the second book to the first and third book that I got. And she was like, well, let me see what it is. I have a lot of stuff in storage, so I'll go ahead and find it for you. And I was like, I'll be back next week, you guys. I'm coming back, because it was pretty amazing. And she luckily got like a ton of people come by and grabbed a ton of books too, so that tells you. So first book I will show you guys that I got was Renegades, which I've been wanting to get for like the longest. I have not yet read Marissa Meyer's stuff. I have her whole like Lunar Chronicles books and have not read them yet. But yeah, I saw this one. I've been wanting to get it. This one was YA, so its price is for $5, and it's just whatever their price is. And I was like, $5 for this? Yes. So I got that. Then I got The Night Country by Melissa Albert, and I've been seeing this everywhere, and I was reading the synopsis and it sounded really interesting. And you guys, this like cover is so freaking pretty. This was $4, not a bad price, so I picked that up. Then let me just say what the book is. I got Christina Lauren's Roomies. I have not heard anything about this book, but it is a Christina Lauren, so I had to pick it up. I had read Christina Lauren's Love and Other Words, and it was okay. I wasn't as hyped as everybody else. It was good. There's just certain parts that I didn't specifically enjoy. So yeah, giving her other book. I have this one and her Christmas ebook. Remember, you guys have her little ebook thing. So yeah, I picked this one up. This was, let's see, paperbacks were $3, so this was $3. I am looking at the receipt, and I don't know if you just decided, but which one was? Oh, I think they were super nice. So he did give Renegade for $5, but it was Nikki's husband. But he got this. I got this one for $3.98 is what he gave me. So I have that. That's pretty nice. It was my first customer discount. And then that Christina Lauren was $3. Then you guys, I already have this book, but I don't have this cover, and I want this cover. I haven't read it yet, but I got A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas for $3. Then I get this book. This is the first book, and I have the, I don't know, the character, not the character, like the animal. I don't know if it's a dragon or something. I cannot remember, but I have that cover, and I think that's going to one of my relatives for Christmas or something, because I like this one better, if I'm gonna be honest. I like this cover. It looks so pretty. I also have Sarah J. Maas Throne of Glass, but I haven't read it yet. So there's this one, and Mom's Home. So, and then I got A Court of Frost and Starlight for $3, and I told her I was looking everywhere for the second book and I couldn't find it. So that's my little haul. I hope you guys, if you're in the Houston area, you go and check them out. They're the sweetest. And there's also the one in Third Ward that I didn't get to go to today. Maybe I'll stop by tomorrow or something. But if I can't remember what their storefront is called, but I will put it here because you should also check that out. It's a Black business, and it's run by a married couple who are doing this little bookstore, and I want to go check that one out. But if I don't, you guys can check it out, and I'll leave all their information and the one that I went to in the link in the description box, so please go check them out. Hello everybody. It is Sunday the 3rd, the 4th, sorry, it's December the 4th. I'm currently putting up clothes, and then I dropped something because I think this is the only time I'm going to be able to update you. But literally since yesterday, I did not read anything yesterday. I went book buying, having blast over there, but I never read anything. I did read a little bit today, and when I say a little, I really mean like a little bit today. Well, I think we had a sandwich, went to Jason's Deli and went to go eat. So while we were waiting for the food, I was reading a little bit, and then afterwards my mom wanted dessert, so she got her free ice cream, and I was waiting for her, so I continued to read. And honestly, where I left off reading when we were eating, it got pretty interesting. So Like overall, I'm really enjoying the book. But why is the mood reader in me wanting to read something at the same time? Like I have brand new ebooks from like during the Black Friday deals, or no, it was Cyber Monday. I got some really good ebooks. This camera's probably really crooked. Or did I make it more crooked? I don't know. Oh yeah, I got some really good books by Anna Wong, Mariana Zapata. Trying to remember what other books. I got some fantasy books by new authors that I had just heard about and their books, and I just got it. Still trying to remember what other books I have, but I have a lot of books or ebooks that I just got that are really good. So I'm kind of like, that's on my mind. And then there's other, the other Christmas ebooks are also on my mind. I just have like a lot of books that I'm just like really wanting to read. And I'm trying to convince myself like, okay, if you want to read those, you have to finish this book. And it's not even a long book. It's just that I haven't been having, I told you guys, I don't have enough time in the weekend to read just because I'm with my family and we're always doing something on the weekend. And during the weekdays, we really only go eat dinner together, and I have kind of the rest of the day to myself. Whatever I'm doing, I can get some reading in. So yeah, that's how the situation is going right now. Pretty much me just wanting to read anything but the book I'm actually reading, even though I am enjoying the book. So that's all on that. I'm trying to eye out this week's vlog. I'm trying to make it not any longer than an hour, just because I don't know if I can if you guys would even be interested in hearing me blabble for like more than an hour, which is why I'm not putting so many clips as I would into here, and I'm just talking about what I read or how much I read every day. So yeah, that's today's update. I will see you guys Monday, and like I said, I'm going to upload Wednesday, so Tuesday will be the last day for this week, I guess, which really says nothing because I don't think I got anything done this week. I started Wednesday, right? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Yeah, that's like a week. Okay, so hopefully I can get more stuff read today. We're trying to put up Christmas decorations today, so I don't really know if I can get much read. Maybe Monday me will have something to update you guys on, but for now I'm going to continue to put my clothes up, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Hello everybody, it is Monday the 5th, December the 5th. Even though I came to update you guys that I haven't read anything, because in the 2 or 1 weeks that I was constantly reading books, I wasn't watching like my YouTube videos that I usually watch. I watch like gaming videos and book talk or booktuber stuff. So I missed a lot of that, and I've been just like watching them this week, which is really bad for this whole reading thing. I am also currently in a new setting. Usually I go sit over there because the light's really good. As you can see, it beaming above my head. That's the light I usually get, but I'm really too lazy to get up. So I'm going to film here on our big comfy couch that's like the same color as my hair. So that's why I blend into this couch so well. Also, because it's the comfy couch, there's no way to properly sit on this or to even like get a good view of me, because if it's over there, it's too far away. And like here seems to be like the most decent view. So again, I apologize. I also remember how I said I wasn't gonna buy any more books. Well, then bookshops or bookstores started opening over here, and that secondhand one, I love me some secondhand books. I can usually get some really good books at thrift stores too, but I usually have to like go every other day and get there early to sort through all the books, and it's like a hit or miss sometimes. So I went to Goodwill this morning because I was near there and I needed to drop off some clothes that we were donating. So while I did that, I went to go look at the books, and I was going to show you some. I know you guys see a lot that I like historical romances, and I only discovered historical romances through BookTube. I don't think I would have picked them up otherwise. So yeah, I have some that I picked up. I have 2 Lisa Kleypas books. One of them, well, 2 of them are in series, in series that I already own. I also apologize for the lighting. I don't think it's really good over here. But anyways, I have 2, they're from the series that I already own. So I have Chasing Cassandra, which is in the Ravens. I don't know which one, maybe the first book. Maybe, I don't know. So I have another book that's in the Ravens. I can't remember. I think it was The Devil in Winter that I have. So I picked this up. They had a ton of historical romances, and I would have picked them all up if they weren't $1.99. So they were 99 cents. I would have picked those up, but they were all $1.99. And these are 2. So yeah, I had this one, Lisa Kleypas. I have Devil's Daughter, Lisa Kleypas. This is in the Ravenels Meet the Wallflower, and I think I also have this one in the series as well, so I picked that up. Then I have a book by Sarah McLean. I have 2 Sarah McLean books right here. I don't think this is a part of that series, but I went ahead and picked them up anyways because I was like, well, I already have Sarah McLean. So if I do like her one book that I already have, then I would love to pick up the other 2. So I have Wicked and the Wallflower, which is the first of the Bare Knuckle Bastards, and then Brazen and the Beast, which is the second book. So that was awesome for me. Like I said, there was a ton of historical romances, and I would have wanted to pick them up. And I would have picked them up, but I don't have the room. And there were even like a ton of books that I had already owned, like a lot of Lisa Kleypas that I had been looking for until I found them on Pango Books. And they were like all there. So yeah, I really wanted to pick them up. But anyways, also I didn't show you, but I picked up People Would Meet on Vacation by Emily Henry, which I've already read and I liked that book. But that's going towards the Little Free Library, so that's not here right now. I went and put it in our little box where all the books are at. Yeah, so that's the little haul that I got from today. And it's already, I think it's already 12. Oh no, it's 11:51 right now. So it's almost 12 o'clock. I had breakfast and I was doing some stuff. Well, I had breakfast and then I was watching YouTube videos, like I said. But yeah, I still haven't updated you guys on this. I think I was rambling yesterday, but I think I made it into more that I wasn't telling you guys about. Dora's cousin, really sweet cousin, and she heard of a man who's like the sorcerer. He has a certain name and I can't remember what it is. Oh, the Lord Sorcier. Sorcier. And he's like some kind of grand wizard who serves the kingdom, and like his friend who serves the kingdom. And Vanessa had been wanting to meet him, but her mother is saying like, no, he's promiscuous and like has a bad mouth. And I have a feeling she wants to talk to him about Dora's curse. But while Vanessa was busy getting ready for not formal debut, social debut, getting ready for her debut, Dora went and wandered around town. It started raining, so she went to go to shelter and ended up in like a cool magic shop, and the Lord Sorcier was there, and he is Elias. His friend was there who has a metal arm and it moves, and it's because of magic, which was really interesting. And now we're currently at the debut, the ball debut, whatever it's called. Seasonal? I don't know. I already forgot. And the friend had invited her because she wanted him and Vanessa to get together because he was so kind. But the mom's like, oh, he has a metal hand. Like, he's not the best. And he hangs out with the Lord Sorcier. So that's where we're at right now. And it's really interesting. I don't know what's going to happen so far, but I am finding this to be a good read. I just haven't had the time to read. We were super busy yesterday putting up, cleaning house because we wanted to put Christmas stuff up inside. We may not do a Christmas tree. Mom just doesn't want to deal with the hassle, and we're not having Christmas here, so we just don't have a big enough house or a big tree, which is our tree that we have. And so she kind of doesn't want to put it up, which is totally fine. So yeah, that's just how this day is going. I don't know if I will read. Maybe if I like put a timer or something on for me to concentrate on reading, but I also want to finish this video that I started. But I know if I restart this video or continue watching this video, it's going to be never ending of me watching videos that I've missed over the last 2 weeks. So I don't know, we'll try. I'll try, but I can't guarantee anything. But I need to because I haven't really even gotten that far, and it's already almost, tomorrow's the last day for filming, so until I have to upload this on Wednesday. So maybe I do need to start reading today. But until then, I might update you guys later if I read anything. If not, then I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hello everybody, it is Tuesday, December 6th. I apologize if you hear the dogs. They decided that now when I start filming that they want to be around. I also apologize if the lighting looks weird. This camera is not super new to me, but sometimes I do not know how to work this thing. And I apologize. Sometimes depending on the lighting in the house, I have to change the color. And I don't know which one's better or what, so I apologize for that. I'm also super sorry that though I knew that today, I didn't have anything to do today, and instead of reading last night, I played on my Switch and I watched gaming videos all last night, like till 1 in the morning. So yeah, I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm scared that because I now have a TBR that my mood reading brain is just like, I don't want to read this anymore. Because legit, I keep seeing on BookTok, or not BookTok, on Bookstagram that like they'll put this little post describing a scene in a book and it makes me want to read it, and I'm like, I can't do that. I have a set TBR already. So yeah, that's how this is going for me, and I'm a little bit stressing out about it. Yeah, I am super not far in this book at all, even though it's really good. Like, I'm enjoying this book. It's just my brain deciding that it doesn't want to read and wants to do anything and everything else but read. Like, read anything. Also, yesterday I kind of discovered that on Lisa Kleypas's A Season for Love has 2 novels in it. I think I had mentioned before that Wallflower Christmas is really popular, so I wanted to read that. And it doesn't seem like it's that long, so I feel like maybe I can probably read this. This is where the Wallflower Christmas is at. And then this is the second book, which is thicker, the thicker side. So I feel like I wouldn't have too much of a bad time doing a Wallflower Christmas. So I don't know if I could like squeeze that in to make me want to read. I don't know, because then I say that, but this is historical romance, and this sort of has a historical fantasy like element to it. So I don't know. Still gonna read A Merry Little Meet Cute after this one, or we shall see, because I don't know how my brain's working as of late, so I don't know. This is as much as I'm going to update you for today. On Tuesday, I promise myself I am going to read either all day today, after I eat, because I have food right here, so I'm waiting to eat. So either after I eat or tonight before bed. I swear I'm going to read. Like, legit, I am making myself read. Because I didn't do any of that yesterday. Even when I told you guys that I was going to read, it was a lie. I put up that video to read to, and then I just got distracted by more videos on YouTube. So that, X-nay on that. But for sure this week, this next week, the second week of December, I am doing this, okay? Also, I think I discovered what the name of this vlog is. It's gonna be Bookmas. I don't know if that's the official name for it, but I'm calling it Bookmas, okay? So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm going to close out this video because I need to edit it tonight for me to, or today, like maybe as soon as maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll edit as soon as I eat because I need to get that out and done with before I start to read, because then I'll get distracted with that. So I'll do that and upload this for tomorrow's upload. And yeah, so I'll see you guys. I'll read tonight. I swear, you guys, I'll read tonight and I'll update you guys tomorrow for next week's video. And yeah, I hope you guys are not too mad at me, but I hope to see you guys next week to tell you that I read like a ton of books. That's like wishful thinking, but I hope it happens. Just keep eating next to me. I'll see you guys in next week's Bookmas video. Bye, guys.